is extremely helpful and reduces a lot of stress. And again, I think that also the family dynamic during this year, I think it just eases it. Y'all are kind of like a buffer. Kind of doesn't take us out of the equation, but it broadens the field a little bit, especially in their senior year. Just trying to get them through whatever they need to do to be seniors, whatever they want to do to be, be with their friends, be social. And then this whole college application thing, and it reduces the stress from the parents. And I think we're allowed to be more present in their entire life as well as their college application process. I feel like it was money well spent. I say go for it. It was great. It really was. I think every time I reached out to Dr. Andy, I got a response. Every time I reached out to you, I got a response within a very good time frame. I really think that the communication was very good, and because I have access to the boys' emails, I saw plenty of communication with Dr. Andy and with you as well, setting up things, doing reminders. I could see that they need to get to this now and stuff, so I really think the communication was very good.
Having a clear sense or understanding of what colleges are looking for in candidates, and that knowledge that Lori and I don't have, the wording, the helping with the essays, rewriting, the kind of that fund of knowledge that is kind of its own world. I think is really invaluable.
The essays and stuff like that. I mean, really being able to work with them and get them to dig deep and figure out who it is that they want to display for these colleges and how they want to portray themselves and show themselves and stuff like that, what to leave out, what to put in, and things like that. That's very helpful. And again, I mean, because even now, whatever they write, I think is wonderful. And so, I mean, I would have said 10 essays ago, oh, that's perfect. So not really knowing exactly what the colleges are looking for, I think that also is extremely helpful in guiding the boys through the process of finding out for themselves what they need to include. And I mean, the fact that they got into Joaquin got into, I guess, 80% of the schools, and Diego probably like 60-75%. I mean, that's huge. Y'all took away another stress level, because again, with the tasking and the accountability and things like that's almost priceless. I really find that that's pretty invaluable right there. Having them accountable for their stuff, which I don't know that as parents that we could have had the same response. And so I think that coming from someone different, someone outside the family saying, you need to get this in by this time, that they were more open to that. That I think that had we been pushing the deadlines, that it may not have been as easily received. Does that make sense?
I think keeping them on task, keeping them on the schedule, and keeping them accountable, I think is the right word. And as parents, I don't think they sometimes respond as effectively as we'd like them to.
Especially at this age, I'll say.
They don't take us as seriously, or they don't think that we've been through things. And honestly, things are quite different now than they were for Lori and I when we applied, decades ago. And so knowing the background and knowing the rhythm of how things are needing to be done now, and I think both of the boys really enjoyed working with Dr. Andy, and they trusted him. And in the end, I think we got to the same success.
Right.
Yeah.
We met our goals.